Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see about absolute pressure transmitter. First, what's meant by a absolute pressure transmitter? It is a device designed to measure a pressure relative to a perfect vacuum, which is zero pressure, rather than atmospheric pressure. Let's look at the working of absolute pressure transmitter. So, transmitter has a sensor that senses the pressure in a piping system or a vessel as a physical variable, which acts in a diaphragm in a sensor. Then it goes to the transducer. Transducer converts a physical variable into electrical signal. Then the transmitter sends a signal further long distance to a PLC or DCS control system. So absolute pressure transmitter takes a reference as a vacuum. Let's look at the application of absolute pressure transmitter. Absolute pressure transmitter are crucial in applications where pressure is measured in a vacuum or at a very low pressure. It is used in application where altitude measurements is critical, such as avionics and aerospace systems. Absolute pressure measurements are used in meteorology to measure barometric pressure accurately. It is used in laboratories where precise pressure measurements are required without a variation caused by atmospheric pressure change. Let's look at the advantages of an absolute pressure transmitter. It provides an absolute pressure reading, not influenced by change in atmospheric pressure. This is essential in an application where variation in ambient pressure need to be eliminated. It's ideal for application at a different altitude, as it's measure of pressure relative to a vacuum. It eliminates the need for altitude adjustments. It's well suited for a process involving vacuum conditions, where accurate measurements near zero pressure are necessary. Absolute pressure measurement serves as a reference for calibrating other pressure instruments to measure accurately. Let us look at the disadvantages of absolute pressure transmitter. Absolute pressure transmitter can be more expensive than a gauge pressure transmitter, primarily due to the precision required in their design. Absolute pressure transmitter are not suitable for measuring a pressure above atmospheric pressure. So, for a higher pressure application, gauge or differential pressure transmitter may be more suitable or appropriate. The measurements of absolute pressure requires carefully the calibration and the design due to the absence of a natural reference point, like atmospheric pressure. And the final summary of absolute pressure transmitter are essential in application where precise pressure measurements are required without the influencing of atmospheric pressure change. While they may be more costly and have a limited pressure range, their accuracy and suitability for a specific application make them invaluable in various industries. So that's all about absolute pressure transmitter. Thanks for watching.